Hello? Gosh darn it, man. Hello? It says I'm back. Oh, never mind. What? What? Hello? What? We're back! Yeah, we're randomly back. Okay, I guess, I don't know. I think my ISP took a fat shit. Yeah. Well, that's sad. That's unfortunate. What the fuck happened? Yeah, I don't know. It kept dropping from 0 to 4K to 0 to 4K to 0 to 0 to 0, and then it took a fat dump. Guys, no trauma dumping in stream. I'm sorry. 40 second delay, holy shit. Really? 40 seconds? Oh my god, man. That's horrible. Yeah, holy delay, bros. Give it a second. I'll let it cook, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the stream died. How annoying. 10 seconds? Okay, that's good. Man! Fuck this shit! Fucking AI. I literally opened up your move AI and then it just shit the floor. Call the ISP. My brother in Christ. I've been dealing with so much ISP lately, they do not help you. Don't think it was the ISP? I don't know. Let me check. Switch down. It could have been Twitch. Let me check. It doesn't look like it. What about my... Can you read this when you see it? I'm testing delay. Yeah, I see it now. Big piss. Massive piss.
Alana, I am the woman Twitch. Let me stop you right there, Mom.
Yeah, they were like, alright, bitch, settle down. Simmer down, bitch! Check my ISP though. You can sue them though? Oh my fucking god. Guys, you can't sue your ISP for fucking your internet, man. You guys are so stupid. You literally can't do that. You can't sue them, man. You can't even sue for compensation. I got like $100. I got $100 for having the outages, but that was about it. You can sue your ISP since your job requires it. No, you can't. I'm working from home. I don't have business internet. I don't work in a fucking office. That's not how it works. I don't work in a, like, office that makes VTubing happen,
now
you know?
prove you are the real Alana. Checking.
No. I don't wanna. Suck my bits. Suck my ass. Besides, the argument wouldn't even, like, hold up in court because I work from home and can't do that. Failed the captcha. I did not fail the captcha, chat. Man. I was wondering why you went quiet. I know, it's just, fucking ISP just shit the bed, I guess. Yeah, it was a little hiccup for, like, 3 minutes, and then it just came back. Good evening, hope you're doing well. Please make sure to eat when you're hungry and get something to drink and take time to relax. How about I never stop working? I'm never gonna eat!
You're on the I need stable internet for my tuberster guilty.
Whoa, I wouldn't say that.
Haha, piss fox can't respond.
What do you mean I can't respond? I'm right here, you ding dong! Yo, thank you so much for that 5,000 biddies! Holy shit, I didn't even see that! Grayson, where? Let's beat him up. No, thank you so much! Here come all the constitutional lawyers and physicians. Yeah, and doctors. Fuck that guy. Oh my god. I love your energy. Thanks, man. I'm pissed. Wait, she's live? No shit, Sherlock. I've been live for the past... How long? 5 minutes. No, not doctors, specifically physicians. I thought physician and doctor was the same thing, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It's not? Oh. Well, what do you know, I guess.
Got this baby.
Alright, let's watch some Urban Rescue Ranch. I'm really fucking tilted from that fucking stupid ass, stinky ass internet drop. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Just got this baby beaver. That's a big fat chunky boy. We got milk replacer for everything here. With a pellet in its chest. I'm gonna quit being a rehabber. But the baby will probably grab him. Boo boo, be careful. Good morning, everybody. I'm here all by myself on the weekend. So right now I'm going ahead and feeding everything and changing out all the enclosures. And most of that's boring, so I don't film it. But I do film this because I love watching this little guy eat. And I assume that you guys love watching it as well because look at how cute this creature is. And I'm using this phone to cover my face so he doesn't see me and get attached. All right, everybody.
He's so cute.
Somebody just gave me a large dead rabbit. Another rehabber came by. Look at my precious Noodle, you guys. He's
a big Noodle, chat.
Hello there, Noodle. Would you like to eat? Trigger warning. If you don't want to see a humanely euthanized rabbit getting eaten by a snake, don't worry, Noodle. It's already humanely euthanized. But all
That's
right,
pretty cool, not gonna lie.
And I went ahead and moved him in here. I would not want to be a medium to large rodent in the water with this little fella.
No, he's gonna eat him.
Look at those little heat pits he has, you guys. Wow, what a beautiful little animal. Oh, I missed it, but he must have taken it all the way back to his little den.
Wow, he dragged it in the water?
And he's still
That's
dragging him
interesting.
back. But all right, everybody, checking up on this whistling duck that got shot with a pellet gun. This is the x-ray the Humane Society gave me. This is what the little...
Oh, poor little ducky got shot in the butt.
Looks like he's still able to walk around. I just need to see whether or not this guy can just go right back to the wild or if he can't fly or what. He doesn't look super healthy right now. I could put him in a bigger flight pen later, but for now I'm just trying to see how healthy he is. So in addition to this water, he has this watermelon and all of this little kibble.
Watermelon.
I keep an eye on him from outside, see if he's eating and being healthy. If he is, I'm just gonna go ahead and take him out back to the wild. All right, everybody, I'm in Waco, Texas, and we just got this baby beaver.
Waco!
Someone called me about him yesterday real late at night, and I didn't see the call till today. Literally the one time I put my phone away because all you guys found the number and started spamming it with calls, so I literally just put it away, and then we had a baby beaver that's dying right now. But all right, everybody, here's the baby beaver. You never want to feed a cold animal, especially a precious little cold.
Oh, look at that eyes. That's so cute.
Baby like this, who
little
barely has his
guy.
eyes open. So we need to get him food as soon as possible. He's probably hypoglycemic. I could feel from his mouth that it was a little bit cold. We also have all of these raccoon babies in here. This guy has been doing an amazing job of taking care of. And thankfully, Amanda over at All Things Wild was randomly in town and was here to help us. All right, everybody. I'm at Orscheln, which is called Baumgars now. They got bought out. We are getting this dextrose solution for the little beaver. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
It looks like this little
beaver.
beaver fella is doing much better. Thanks to Amanda, who's been cuddling with him for the last hour and a half. And I got this little domestic duck from Baumgars. This is probably a baby cayuga. I'm gonna go ahead and put him with these guys.
What's a cayuga?
Because they are not
Sounds like an
touching
anime
their
name.
food. Even though he's a bit bigger than them, they're about the same size. Normally, you're not supposed to mix domestic ducks with the other wild animals, but I will do it if we need them to learn how to eat, or if the domestics can save their lives. Eventually, this little guy is gonna start nibbling on this stuff, and then they're gonna see him doing that, and then they're gonna copy him. These were all brought in together, and this
yeah,
one
imprinting with ducks, so
is
cute.
clearly a mix between a domestic duck and some other form of mallard. This is clearly, you can tell from the little spot right there, a wild mallard duckling. Look at this.
Man, he knows a lot.
Wow, it's already working, you guys. Literally worked, you guys. Look at that. He's eating the kibble, and that's all you have to do. So if you are in a position where you have to rescue little baby wild ducklings and they're not eating, you can always get one of these guys from Tractor Supply if they're available. This baby beaver was found by a fisherman at Lake Waco after the huge flood came in. He called the game warden, and the game warden referred him to me, but I didn't see the message. So please be respectful of our rehab number, you guys, so more animals don't die. All right, everybody, we just took
So scummy. What a piece of shit.
his temperature and he's back to normal. We gave him a lot of Pedialyte, so we're gonna go ahead and let him rest here for a second. As soon as he's been stable in here for a little bit, we're gonna give him some dextrose and then some
Chat,
food.
kill
Bro
him.
is just
Kill the
standing in
doxers.
food. Hey, and I'm gonna be standing in your food if you don't send this to your mom and give me your dad's email address. But he's in there
Whoa,
teaching
whoa,
them how to
whoa,
eat.
whoa.
And this little precious fella is eating in this nice little 90-degree temperature here. He's gotten plenty of electrolytes. Now we just need to keep an eye on him and make sure he makes it through the night. But all right, everybody, I'm still giving him little tiny bits of Pedialyte in here. And he is actually drinking it, and he's peeing a little bit too. But look at this precious little tail, you guys. He's so perfect. And if he doesn't make it, I'm gonna quit being a rehabber. Oh, he is peeing. That's it, he's peeing. At this age, it's fine to go ahead and kiss them. Because if I don't do this, he will probably just die. There's a certain age where they're too young to not kiss, you guys. They need lots of constant attention and body heat, especially when they're in critical care and they're this young. This would be like if a dehydrated human toddler came into the hospital. But look at that precious little beaver tail, you guys. If things couldn't get any crazier, we also got this black-belly whistling duck with a pellet in its chest. But the folks at the Humane Society said that he's stable and should be okay here. This is a black belly whistling duck, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put him out here. Okay,
Does
we're
it
just
whistle?
gonna leave him in here for a little bit. I'm gonna let him gather his bearings. He's obviously very confused. Hopefully we can get him back
What
to where he
the
was
hell?
before. There's way too much going on today, and then everybody left me, and now I'm here by myself with all these animals. But we've got like 6 ducks, 2 beavers, 50 possums, a ton of squirrels. We just released 5 rabbits, which is nice. An eastern screech owl. And this place is finally starting to look
That's
neat and
me.
organized. We are gonna build a bunch of new shelves here and like I said, Nathan Matei at the Matei Farms YouTube channel helped us out. Go subscribe to him and tell him thank you. These are the squirrels that didn't make the cut to go outside because they're still a little too small. And this guy is standing up now, you guys. Look.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Chad. I was walking my dog the other day and I saw a hare jumping through the bushes and I was like, oh, it's a Pippa. My dog went crazy, dude. It was so fast. It happened like lightning. Super fast. Woo!
Praise God. I've been asking literally all of my
Yeah, I was
friends
like, damn,
to
it's a
pray for this
Pippa.
little creature. I really want this little fella to make it because this is our first ever baby beaver. I'm trying to show him as much love as possible so that he can feel comfortable and so he doesn't get stressed out. But look who just took his whole dextrose dose. This little fella just took his whole dextrose dose and he ate the rest of his Pedialyte. And now his blood sugar should go up. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up some milk replacer for him. As you guys can see, we got milk replacer for everything here, even cougars and bears. I'm gonna
Even
warm up this beaver milk
beavers, bro.
replacer. All right, everybody, this beaver weighs 464 pounds. That's a big fat chunky boy. He's getting a lot more comfortable with me now, but he's real skinny and who knows how long he's been separated from his mom. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him this. Oh, and he's a lot more active now that we gave him the dextrose. He's scratching. But we've been getting record flooding here in Waco and we actually got another baby beaver recently for this guy. Also, look at how all these butterflies just attack this watermelon. They're literally just eating the watermelon. That's crazy. It's Butterfly City over here. Good evening, everybody. I'm picking all these
Good
for our
evening,
beaver friends in the nutria. And also, this is where I released that raccoon, as you guys can see. And look at this. There's a lot of raccoon poop all over the ground here. So it looks like our little friend has been hanging out here, or at least he probably has some other friends that he met up. There's lots of little fish and crawfish for him to hunt. And I can't be sure, but this does look relatively fresh. And I told you guys that there's all kinds of fish and things for them to hunt in here. That was the best possible place I could think of to release a little raccoon like that. All right, everybody, this is our adorable little baby beaver. His eyes are barely...
He looks like he's smiling. So
he was dehydrated. He's doing a lot better now. I'm putting him in this nice warm water. I have some nice hot, warm-ish water here so that this little guy can swim. These little guys need to be in water in order to poop, or else they won't be able to. So their mothers at this age will take them 2 times, at least per day, out to the water so they can swim around, poop, and pee a little bit. As you guys can see, he just took his little bath, and look at this.
I didn't know they don't poop unless it's water.
Precious little tail. It's 3 inches long. I sat like this for 2 hours. Look at this thing. That's also why I didn't post until a month later, now that I know he's doing okay. But all right, he just took his little poopies. Later on tonight, I'll go ahead and give him some more milk replacer. But it looks like he's a lot more alert and attentive. But this is just an infant beaver, you guys. He must have been born only a couple days ago. Look how little that thing is.
Poor mama beaver, what happened?
But this little guy's doing much better now, you guys. And he's moving around and sleeping. This is by far the most precious animal we have ever had here at the Urban Rescue
Look at his little
and I will
webbed
do everything in
toes.
my power to keep this creature alive. Oh my goodness. But at this age, these guys actually need to have their little tummies scratched and be cuddled with. This is exactly what their mother would be doing to them in the wild. But all right, everybody, as you can see, this little fella is finally latching to the teat, is drinking his little milk replacer. I also put a little bit of dextrose in here for him. He's still a little baby with his eyes closed. He needs lots of cuddles and kisses, or else he's going to die. You need to cuddle and kiss them when they're this young, you guys. Everyone says, oh, no, you're not supposed to kiss wild animals. You're not supposed to do it. Well, this is a part of the rehabilitation process. When they are this young, they need to be loved and kissed. But as you guys can see, I've been listening to his heart.
Yeah, guys, don't kiss wild animals. They might give you diseases.
And his lungs.
This guy's immune to it.
Fine. Hasn't
Clearly.
aspirated or anything yet. See, he trusts me a lot now, and he smells and sounds beautiful. They smell like that castor oil. Now, this baby Screech Owl is my second favorite animal that we have here. He's still doing very well, and he's eating like crazy now. But pretty soon, we're going to move this guy outside or to another rehab with more baby Screech Owls. He's just a baby. And I close this up so he doesn't imprint. But like I said before, every falconer with a 4+ year bond with their falcons eventually has to release them to the wild, and they do just fine. But wow, take a look at this, everybody. I had no idea this thing filled up with water so quickly. And it's actually still full a month later. That's how much rain we've been getting here in Waco. And at least once every couple nights, I make sure to give these guys plenty of kangaroo food. And the cappies need to eat their food. Otherwise, these guys won't get the amount of nutrients that they need. There's a lot of minerals and other good things in this feed that these guys need. It can't just simply be gotten through the ground here. But for the most part, there's more than enough forage out here for these guys to at least survive for a very, very long time. And I hardly need to feed them at all. Goose moment. And as you guys can see, this goose
Where's
is
Garbanzo
very
Bean,
happy
man?
here. And they've all learned to share from the same trough, which is crazy. This is what I was saying, you guys. The baby no longer tries to scratch them anymore. They all just share from the same trough, and they eat the same food. Even Boo Boo can eat that food, and it's very good for him. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave these boys be. No, Boo Boo, be careful. Boo Boo, be careful. He's mean. And thankfully, these guys are safe behind this fencing from these rhea and ostriches. And Boo Boo loves everyone because everyone loves Boo Boo. And the cappies are a little bit curious about Boo Boo, but they don't seem to be mean to him at all. But I've never seen them try to attack him or hurt him. Capybara kangaroo hybrid? And the baby keeps this little guy from just sitting in the feed bucket. Look at these two looking at each other. But the baby will probably grab him. Yeah, look. That's it for now, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. In the next video, we actually get another baby beaver from the flooding here in Texas. But we're a month in the future now, and I have these baby foxes and all of these other cringe creatures. Oh, but I can't show you that yet. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Is that Big Ounce?
Oh my god, cringe baby foxes. We have to see that later, chat. We have to. He'll release the videos later. Oh my god, so cute. Was that a new fucking Easman clip? 30 seconds ago? No, I'm kidding. Not 30. It's like an hour. I want to see it.
This is why we can never have nice things. Portal between New York City and Dublin.
The portal is...
Did someone just, like, fucking take a fat shit and then fling it at the camera? I bet you someone did that.
a new $4 million taxpayer-funded installation that connects...
Taxpayer-funded?! I fucking hate the government, man. I fucking hate the government so
Dublin
much.
to New York, with a live stream feed between the two cities.
Oh my god! No! No, wait.
Got him.
Got
Yep,
him.
got him. There it is. Holy shit.
Got him. Yeah, they got him real good, huh? Yeah, I was like, dude, there must be something they did, right? So weird. I'm just saying, that was ridiculous. Oh my god. What a waste of money. This is taxpayer money, man! I need to cleanse myself. It's Shiba time. It took one day. I'm telling you, humans are disgusting and stupid. Oh my god. Look at those wiggles. Oh shit, we sit. I thought a New Yorker would show on the camera. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought they would fling shit at the camera. That'd be funny. Hey. Hey, Massa. Hey, Massa. What's the treat, man? You're holding out on us, man. I heard the sniffer. I heard the sniffer. Oh my god. Perfect. Wiggles, 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 wiggles. Oh, I sit. Oh. They're so focused. Tasty. Oh, they're so cute! Did they walk away? Oh my god! God, I love Shiba so much. Why does Shiba tails curl so much? I don't know. I've tried unfurling my dog's tail and it bounces back automatically. They're so fucking cute. Oh. When they're like small, and like puppies, they don't have curly tails. Calling it early? I don't know. My tooth is itchy again. Was it Twitch or your ISP? I don't know. I think it was my ISP. I think. Do you prefer perky ears or floppy? I have no preference one way or the other. Netflix Witcher is dead. Where is it? Netflix Witcher is dead. Alright, why not? Why not?
So guys,
I love being educated. Warm Saltwater helps me with itchy teeth when I got my crowns. I want to try it if you haven't already. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use table salt and put some warm water and flush it. Because when I very gently brushed my teeth last night, you know how you like go over it really gently so it doesn't hurt? A bunch of like fucking gunked up blood probably came out because like the water I spat out after was caked in blood. So yeah. Twitch has been lagging for me, so it's hard to tell. Oh, okay. It might have been that. Yeah, I might do a saline rinse because it comes. Do you have a water pick? Brother, I'm not gonna fucking water pick my tender ass tooth. That sounds horrible. No, I'm not gonna water pick a fresh crown. That sounds very painful, probably bad for that. Yeah, I'm gonna swish warm water probably, really gently. Cause like, I can barely put pressure on my tooth right now. Gotta tough it out. No, man, I think that's a bad idea. There's probably residual dry blood. Yeah, probably. Like sometimes like I'm fine, but then the itching starts again and I'm like, I wanna fucking die. Here, let me see this fucking shit. Netflix Witcher is dead.
It's finally official. Netflix Witcher and the interconnected universe of shows they've been trying to get off the ground the past few years, well, it's all dead, to say the least.
Yay.
There have been no less than 4 major Netflix Witcher stories that have broke over the past several days, all of which we're going to cover today, with each one being slightly...
The best stories were from the video games. I've not read the books, but I would assume the books are good because the games that came from the books are good.
Funnier than the last, but the only part you've maybe heard anyone talk about, the other stories kind of went under the radar, but this is the one that kicked everything off. Last week, Netflix made the announcement that the final 2 seasons of the main show would no longer be happening. That the...
Nah, really? Because I thought they were still going through with it.
7-season plan the writers never stopped talking about is now getting thrown out, and what they've written is being cut down and filmed all at once, apparently, to be released as seasons 4 and 5. Believe it or not, though, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's arguably the smallest bit of news, but
that is
just
so
for a little
sad.
perspective as to how much of a mess that by itself already is, without the other news even factored in, the Netflix show is currently 2 full seasons into the main story from the books. Season 1 covered some of the standalone short stories, plus a bunch of Ciri and Yennefer fanfiction, but seasons 2 and 3 were supposed to have been adapting the main saga, the core books that all tell one amazing, unbroken story. In those 2 seasons, though, again 2 and 3, they've only managed to get through 1 book. Just 1, because they skipped one of the novels almost entirely. Season 2 was fully invented for the show, at least after the first episode. I'm sure this won't surprise you, but Eskel being a weird perv who turns into fucking Groot and gets cut down by Geralt, that's a Netflix thing.
Yeah, that was really weird. I was like, I did not really like that story. That plot is anyway. I just thought that was bizarre and out of place.
As was Vesemir having severe brain damage and wanting to inject Ciri with Witcher mutations.
Yeah, I thought that was insane. Vesemir loves Ciri in the video game. Like, what the fuck was that? That was so weird.
And Yennefer losing her powers and deciding to sacrifice Ciri to a demon. And
I thought that was dumb as well. Again, I really liked the acting, most of it, in terms of, like, actual performance, but damn. The story was just sucky.
The monolith plotline, and, well, anyway, the point is, after a full season of whatever it was they were doing there, Season 3 did finally manage to get through 1 book, sort of. I mean, it did it poorly, but the bar is so low for this show, I'll give it credit anyway. That said, even if we give the writers the pass of having skipped over 1 novel entirely, plus huge sections of 2 of the others, which they did, and even if we completely ignore the 8th book, because it's not vital to telling this story, and it's way too late to include most of it anyway, even if we give the show a pass for all of those things, they still have to...
Since her powers are the reason she looks the way she does, is to forget about that. But we can't have an ugly character, otherwise people are gonna be like, what the frig?
Somehow cover the 3 longest and by far the most complicated books in just 2 seasons now. And because the writers clearly thought their ideas were so much better than what was already written, they're also gonna have to wrap up approximately 42 storylines that the show invented. Like they made Fringe...
42 storylines that the show invented? Oh my god, no wonder they quit.
A main character for no reason. The same is true of Francesca, who, my god, they butchered that character even though the actress is great, but that's not even to mention the...
And that's the real shame of it, was because a lot of the actors are actually pretty good. Like, I've seen cringe acting from a good story, but the opposite is also just as sad.
35 other characters that have no business still being in the story, yet are for reasons beyond my comprehension. And I'm just telling you guys, not that you didn't know this already, but we are witnessing history in the making here. When we're all old and gray in 2075 on our 4th replay of The Witcher 7 Geralt
That's gonna be me, bros.
Returns again, part 3. Netflix Witcher will still be the premier example to bring up when it comes to how not to run a show. Because for all of the other book and game adaptations that have definitely been less than stellar lately, this is the one that had everything going for it from the start.
Like, you know you fucked up when an amazing, like, cool actor who seems really down to earth, like Henry Cavill, dude, like, just absolutely took a fucking massive shit on him and ruined the entire thing just for your own. They told him to stop criticizing their script writing. He said it didn't. They said that he was hard to work with, and all he did was say, "Hey, man, this is not like part of the Witcher series. Maybe we should stick to the script." They called him a sexist gamer. Basage.
Lead actor who loved the role, a huge budget, all the goodwill you could ever ask for leading up to season 1, and of everything, which there's a lot more to say. What's most embarrassing is that the writers had a series of books that were damn near written for television. This isn't Dune or even Lord of the Rings, where you'd need someone insanely creative.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings actually reading it and then making it into a plot. I still think Peter Jackson is a genius for that. He actually made something Hollywood-esque and digestible from a book that was written freaking decades before he was born. That is impressive.
And talented to bring it to the screen. No, the first several Witcher books, especially 1, 2, and 4, are structured just like a TV show, and what I find extremely funny is that where Henry Cavill chose to bow out at the end of season 3, that is the single most inconvenient time in any story I can think of to have to change lead actors, because the season ends where Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri get split up, and for the rest of the story, the entire thing, that's the conflict, that's the reason you care. You want to see them survive and reunite because their relationships with each other are so special in the books, yet in the show, what we currently have is a Yennefer who just 1 season ago was gonna have Ciri killed. Again, a decision the showrunners made of their own accord.
That makes no freaking sense.
Instead of the way their relationship should have blossomed throughout that entire season. And what we also have is a brand new Geralt who we've never seen on screen with either of the other characters, yet they're gonna want people to care about them reuniting. Listen, I don't consider myself a cynical person. Almost all of the content on this channel.
And again, that actor's gonna get shit for it because he has to fill the boots of Henry Cavill, which is so unfair on them, to be honest.
Is positive, but I make an exception for this show because it's taken something I love and am truly passionate about and has turned it into a complete joke. And speaking of complete jokes, let's move right on to the next story from a few days ago because we're just getting started here. You might have heard that around a year ago, although you probably didn't hear—
Why is he running around killing level 1 dogs? This guy's so fried!
No one on the planet was excited for this, but it was announced that Netflix had greenlit another Witcher spinoff, which, I mean, Netflix has greenlit another Witcher spinoff sounds more like a threat than a headline. Blood Origin was their lowest rated show of all time, but for some reason, someone thought it would be a good idea to give the go-ahead to an even worse idea than Blood Origin. A full show about the rats, who do appear in season 3 very briefly. And if you don't know about the rats, no spoilers, but they are by far the most insufferable characters in all of the books. They're a group of irritating criminals who take Ciri in and do horrible things to her, and throughout the 3 books they appear in, they have exactly one good moment, and it's not something they do, it's something that's done to them. They exist in the books to serve a narrative purpose, which, hey, they definitely accomplish, but giving them a full spin-off seems like it might—
Nah, really? Nah, really? We're gonna give them an entire spin-off? That is so cringe,
must have been a tear. Like someone in the Netflix Witcher writing room said, "Alright, let's come up with the worst idea possible and see if we can get it greenlit." And for once they nailed the assignment, because ideas don't get worse than a full show about—
I freaking hate corpos, man. I really do. Why would you do that of all things? Why are you dedicating money to this? Maybe it's a business write-off, guys. Maybe they did that. Like, them failing is gonna be a business write-off. Yeah.
About the rats. That's not even to mention that, and I don't mean this in any personal way, but who they handed this Rats show to, the showrunner for this spinoff, was someone that had never written for a show before The Witcher. Never. No other credits. And, I mean, that's definitely a surefire recipe for success right there. Anyway, last April, filming kicked off for this show in South Africa. It was scheduled to be a 6-month shoot, yet kind of ominously, filming unceremoniously ended after under 2 months, leading to a lot of questions as to what exactly happened. Well, it's since come out that filming ended 4 entire months before it was supposed to because
Oh, hell yeah.
Netflix saw what
That's
they had
gonna be
already filmed
awesome.
and decided to pull the plug. Reportedly, they had only filmed 1 or maybe 2 of the 8 episodes, and now, behind the scenes, months and months and months later, they're figuring out, or maybe have figured out at this point, what to do with what they already filmed. According to Redanian Intelligence, who cover Netflix Witcher news and leaks, they have a flawless track record, and I'm hoping they find success with another series because they do a great job, but according to them, the footage may either end up being used in Season 4 as flashbacks, or Netflix may try to turn what they filmed into some sort of standalone sequel, like that upcoming Witcher anime that's apparently dropping later this year, and
man, this better be fucking good, man. I don't know, I don't buy it, but Witcher anime is supposed to be so cool.
don't worry, there's news about that one too. Before we move on though, I do need to take a quick second to thank today's sponsor, Factor, who at this point are just a channel staple, as they're the only meal delivery service
Factor
and
these nuts.
they're what I use almost every single
Yo,
week.
Dark Lord,
I've been
thank
personally
you!
ordering
Thank you
Factor
for that
of my own
6
accord for
months.
the past
Appreciate
6
it.
months at
Thank
this
you,
point, no
thank you.
exaggeration, because doing so has solved every food problem I've ever had. Factor
Factor
meals are fresh
sponsor
and never
when?
frozen, but by far what's most important to me
I don't know.
is that every meal I've had has somehow been healthy, convenient, and really,
You guys
really
are not
good,
gonna
which
buy this
I had
shit. I
thought was an
bet you. If I
impossible
tried to
combination
sell
for
this
Factor.
shit to you,
I just don't have time to cook every day, or most days, really.
I don't
and
think
most
you
convenient
will,
foods
man.
are either unhealthy, extremely expensive, or just mind-numbingly boring. But Factor is none of those things, and it's truly changed my health for the better this past half year, as I'm eating what I should be every single day without burning hours I don't have cooking and cleaning. Factor delivers the meals to your front door each week, and
Wow,
when
to
hungry,
the
just pop them in
wow.
the microwave for 2 minutes, or what I do is throw them in the oven for 8, and you're good to go. To get started, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code NEON50
I'm not gonna
to get
say it,
50%
chat.
off your first Factor box. Plus, and this is new, 20% off your next box as well. That said, just know you won't be locked in or committed for
Wow.
anything more past that first one, so I'm just personally recommending give that heavily discounted first box a try, and you won't be disappointed.
Now dig in.
Okay, so I mentioned that
Now
upcoming
dig
Witcher
in.
anime, Sirens of the Deep, because there's also news related to both Sirens and the children's Witcher show Netflix announced. Yes, a Witcher show for the little ones, because we all know The Witcher is huge with and practically
Bro, The Witcher is not for kids. There's like sex, gore, violence, huh?
made for the under 10 crowd. I mean, my younger cousins absolutely love playing with their Horse and Junior action figures and their Philippa Eilhart dolls. I believe they have the variant with her eyes gouged out, but anyway, just for a little quick background on Sirens of the Deep, it's a full-length movie coming out later this year made by the same studio who did Nightmare of the Wolf, that Vesemir prequel from I think 3 years back that some really, really loved. I just thought it was okay for what it was. I never reviewed it because this channel didn't exist when it came out, but anyway, Sirens of the Deep isn't a sequel to Nightmare. Instead, it's adapting one of the short stories that Season 1 skipped over, A Little Sacrifice.
Holy
which,
moly.
no spoilers, but A Little Sacrifice is a really laid-back and pretty sad story about a girl, Essie Davin, or Poppet, who falls in love with Geralt, which he struggles with because of his feelings for Yennefer. And there's also a mermaid-related B-plot that's really just a background thing with thematic ties to the main story, but you can see from the trailer that Netflix have taken the references to an underwater war and have expanded it into something a lot bigger, which, I mean, whatever at this point, I'm positive this movie is just going to gut the subtlety of the original, but I'm not going to judge the whole thing before it's out, mostly because production-wise, there's a lot of different people involved compared to the main show, plus Nightmare of the Wolf was 6 out of 10 okay. I mean, compared to Season 2 or Blood Origin, it was basically Return of the King. Okay, actually, I wouldn't go near that far, but speaking of Return of the King, the
Lord
Doug
of the
Cockle is
Rings.
voicing Geralt in this movie,
That's strong.
which any chance to hear him again as Geralt is a blessing, plus Joey Beatty is there as Dandelion, he's great, and Anya is back as Yennefer. She's a perfectly good actress, even if Yennefer is the worst written character in the show, in my
I can't stand the character. I just thought it was so much. Like, again, no shade to the actress. I actually think she's really good and she's really pretty and she does the role well, but like, I hate how the character is written. They made her into such a little weenie compared to like Yennefer being in like the game and stuff.
my opinion, a lot of people take how poorly Yen is written in the show and then pin it on the actress, but whatever, that's beside the
No.
point, because just
I mean, people are low IQ. People are really stupid. They can't separate the fact that, like, maybe she's such a good actress, like, she kind of has to be. Like, the character's bad.
days
She can
ago,
do
it was
anything about
reported
it.
that Sirens of the Deep marks the end of Netflix Witcher, even if it's not going to be the last thing to release. Again, according to Redanian Intelligence, the main show is not only getting cut short, but Sirens of the Deep is the final Netflix Witcher spinoff. Everything else
Meaning
that was
the
planned or
children.
announced, including that children's show that they started developing in 2021, 3 whole years ago,
Why would you make a children's-oriented Witcher game? What the hell? Look, they made a World of Warcraft children's book, but they really babied it down and made it really cutesy and stuff. Like, involving murlocs and stuff, which is acceptable in my eyes. But, like, The Witcher, the guys, they make Witchers by, like, actually abusing children. Like, to the point of, like, near death and stuff. Like, how do you spin that off, you know?
is dead in the water. And after Sirens of the Deep and those last 2 main show seasons that they're filming back to back, Netflix is apparently—
There's Warhammer children's books. I'm sure you can find something cutesy enough to, like, separate from Warhammer, you know? Like, World of Warcraft, like, you can find some cute things in there, too. But, like The Witcher, I don't know, man.
done with The Witcher. So for all 5 of you that were excited—
Maybe if it was, like, a story about, like, Geralt and, freaking Ciri being, like, cute and stuff and having, like, a story based around that, but it would have to be so far separated.
for Philippa and Ferb, or Ciri's Fairly Odd Parents, or Zoltan 101, or whatever that kids show was gonna be, well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it isn't happening. And that, honestly, has me excited. Not because I don't like what Netflix has done with The Witcher. I mean, I don't, but that's not why. I'm excited because now the clock can start ticking for someone else to give it a try, and whoever that ends up being will have the step-by-step instructions on what not to do. Granted, there is no guarantee the next attempt will be any good either, and it'll probably be the better part of a decade before any studio even wants to try and adapt the books again, but as long as CDPR's next games are good and The Witcher stays super relevant, I think it's only a matter of time before someone else gives it a try. Also, just a personal thing, I'm really looking forward in a couple of years to doing a huge post-mortem on this whole Netflix Witcher debacle and how/why it all went down the way it did. Not that they'd be excited to chat with me after my reviews of their show, but I'd love to ask the showrunner, not in an aggressive gotcha sort of way, because I'm not that type of channel, but just as a Witcher fan, I'd love to hear the answers firsthand as to why certain decisions were made. I mean, I feel like in our hearts we all know the answer, but I'd love to hear some sort of explanation out loud, because there hasn't been a single Netflix Witcher interview that wasn't a total puff piece, at least from what I've seen. Anyway, that's all for me today. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, as that really helps my content get out there, and feel free to subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. As of recording, we just hit 150k yesterday.
I want to play
which is
Witcher 3.
cool.
Yeah,
Thanks to
me
my
too.
channel's patrons, as always, for your support. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, and that's all. See ya.
Yeah.
But no, maybe I gave them some ideas, but they never listened to me. They never listened.
That's the writer! That's the writer! He said, I gave them some ideas, but they didn't listen to me, so Lamau. That's so fucking funny, dude! Yeah, that's his writer, whatever his name is, like, Sepkovsky? Or like, Sukovsky, am I right, fellas? Very funny. Pat myself on the back for that one. He got paid. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's probably not happy they butchered it, but like, whatever. Is the writer still bitter about the games? I feel like he probably is, yeah. Which is kind of a shame, because I think they did a good job of video gaming it. Yeah, the video games were awesome, but like, fuck him. Fucking Sukovsky. He was, but they renegotiated? Okay, well, if they gave him more money to keep him, to shut him up, then fine. Probably got a lump sum instead of a percentage. To be fair, Witcher 1 and 2 did not take off very well. Witcher 3 is when they blew the fuck up, so maybe he was pissed that he only got a lump sum out of like a fucking $1 million. The female gooning epidemic? What the fuck, man? I'm pretty sure someone suggested this. Chat! What the hell is the female gooning epidemic? I feel like this would probably not be appropriate. I'm not buying it! Let's watch Rev. How about you watch my nuts? TOS? I don't buy it, chat. What's up, guys? Watch the new Wendigoon video? My god, I'm not gonna watch watch Wendigo for an hour and a half, man! We talk about male gooning a lot. Would you be sexist, Alana? Yes. Sorry. Yep. I'm sexist. Deal with it, bitch. Ba, 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 ba.
Big piss.
Bow you lacking again. Oh
A
yeah,
wank.
I've seen that. Yo, a wankager. Thank you. Thank you. Death comes second, and you come first. Can I get a round of applause? That was pretty good. Come on. That was pretty good. Damn. Did you really just damn me? Oh, come on. That was good. Death goes second, but I come first. My god. I'm just so funny. I'm so funny for a woman. I should just re-roll. I should re-roll. I could be a pretty mid-upstanding comedian. Like, I could be a mid-upstanding male comedian. Throwing tomatoes? How about you throw, your nuts in a circle? You already are. True! How to impress 100 girls in only 5 seconds. Hold on, this has 7 million views from a year ago. Maybe my algo's... maybe my algo is cooking.
So I
Hold
recently
on.
started drawing Nintendo characters. I want to show you guys Yoshi. Yeah. No, thanks a lot. Yeah. So what I was going for really was a more technical approach. And now he's.
Dude, that was so good!
So I recently started drawing Nintendo characters. I want to show you guys Yoshi.
Yeah, my god,
No,
Yoshi!
thanks a lot. Yeah. So what I was going for really was a more technical approach. And now he's.
Wow, that is so stunning. Wow, Yoshi. I love Yoshi. I love it when YouTube recommends me really fucking random videos. That's my favorite. But why does the queen have a gat? Hold on. I don't know. Subscribe so I can hit 1K this year. What the fuck is this?
An outrage!
Hold on. Mods, can you check this? I don't trust it. I don't know why. I'm scared. Chat, watch it. It's literally 8 seconds. I don't trust it. I'm scared. Is it gonna flash like a fucking ass on my screen? Chat, go sub. Yes, chat, go sub right now. This guy's providing us free content. It's fine, okay.
This is an outrage! I'm into fat bitches! Down with the queen! Great! Does the queen have that yacht? Man, shut your bitch!
Okay, that wasn't funny. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was not that funny. I thought they would show a massive fat-titted queen. I was really upset about that. I'm fucking pissed. Time to end stream. Honestly, kind of based. My tooth is getting astronomically itchy, chat. We're getting to that astronomically itchy moment. My teeth are so fucked, man. Ugh. My toothy! I can't wait to get my second crown. That's gonna be awesome. Chat. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Alright. Alright. Who do we raid? How about Lily Vanilli? We haven't done that in a while. Yeah, how about Lily Vanilli? Yo, Xander, thank you for the 6 months! Thank you so much. Alright, let's go say hi to Lily Vanilli. They're playing another Craft's Treasure. Everyone's playing that fucking Soul-like game, huh? Alright, choo. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Have fun. Oh, wait, I haven't even started. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oopsie doopsie! Alright. Yeah, my bad, sorry. Thanks for sticking through my stupid hiccup. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Shit your pants. Come.